Greetings. Welcome to your yoga practice. Chances are, if you're watching this, you already know my name is Elena. As I'm recording this with the intention to share with you a Kriya that is really great for while I'm away. If you're just joining us for the first time, well, welcome. We're going to do a little bit of Kundalini Yoga today. And our Kriya is the Kriya for building physical health and mental clarity. And these Kriyas are basically like little movements, little energetic recipes that helped us transmute into the essence of the Kriya. And so in this case, we are really working on our physical health. So all of your systems, your cardiovascular system, your lymphatic system, respiratory system, digestive system, immune system, all the systems. And in turn, this gives us a brighter and more focused being in our mental body. And so it's a really great set to do daily. And in particular, it is said that this Kriya has been used over 5,000 years by people building their physical health and mental clarity, and it specifically is great for the immune system. And so we'll get into it. This is my friend Meadow, and she is going to need to move. She'll definitely start moving when I get into it, but hey Meadow, why don't you come over here? Come on, pups. Let's go. Move, 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 move. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so before we get into it, we want to warm up a little bit. Actually, we want to tune in. And we'll tune in today with the mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. If that doesn't resonate with you, you're welcome to just tune in with the mantra Om or Om, O-N-G. But this mantra is signaling to mind, body, soul, and spirit that we've come today to our mats to practice this Kriya and to better ourselves. And the mantra loosely translates to I bow to the divine inner teacher within. The divine creative wisdom and that teacher within. And so we're bowing to ourselves and our highest selves at the same time. And so we'll bring hands together and begin to rub palms. Drawing thumbs to sternum, fingers pointed out at an angle. We'll take a deep inhale, filling up completely. And exhaling, sigh it out to cleanse. And we'll inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Taking a moment to plant your intention for your practice in your heart. Maybe to build physical health and mental clarity, or maybe you have a different prayer for yourself today. Whatever it may be, know that with each breath we take through our time together, you are watering that intention to bloom inside of you to attract your heart's desire. Hands can come down to the sides and eyes can open. And we'll take a little bit of a warm up with our spine here. And so before we hop into the Kriya, we want to make sure our spine is warmed up, which means taking the spine in all directions. You may have already warmed up by the time you're reaching this video, or you may have your own particular spinal warm-ups that you choose. But today I'm going to offer a few that are pretty all-inclusive, and one is cat-cow, cow-cat. And so this will bring our belly down towards the earth, and our gaze lifts, neck lengthens. And as you exhale, you'll press your hands down into the earth, rounding the spine. And inhaling, belly lowers, navel towards the earth, gaze lifts to the sky. And exhale, pressing into the palms, hips draw back towards the feet maybe, if it feels good. But we're inhaling and exhaling here, and taking the breath along the spinal column, nourishing each vertebra, waking it up, helping us lubricate the spine. And when our spine is healthy and lubricated, it can help us feel more youthful and stay young beyond our years, which Kundalini Yoga is particularly great for. It's an energetic type of healing yoga that helps us illuminate from the inside. Now come to stillness. We'll take our hips left, gaze, or hips right, gaze to the right, and then hips left, gaze to the left. So using a lateral bend in the spine here, wiggling your tailbone left to right, and upper body follows. Taking your breath with the movement, inhaling left and exhaling right. And then come to stillness and a straight spine. We can make our way down onto our seat. I'm just keeping our warm-ups really simple today for brevity in this video. And so we want to now open the chest for a little slight back bend. You can do this standing if it feels better for your body, but we'll interlace our hands behind our back. And then drawing the shoulder blades together, opening up the chest and taking your gaze and neck up. Drawing knuckles down to the earth to open up the chest into a back bend here. Breathing into your chest. And exhale, release. Now bringing the soles of the feet together, we want to take a forward fold of some sort. So inhaling the arms up and exhaling, hinging at the hips, sternum leads. Folding into Baddha Konasana. Or maybe your legs are straight or out wide, or you're taking this standing. But we want to have a forward fold in our warm-up. Coming back up, coming back up, coming back up. And we'll take one more exercise, and this time we're taking the spine in little circles. And so Sufi circles, as they're often referred to in my class, hands up, come to your knees, and you'll draw your chest forward, eyes closed, and as you exhale, You rotate the spine around. So inhaling forward and exhaling back. Eyes are closed, focused on your third eye center, your inner wisdom center. And this exercise helps us ground. When our root is on the earth, we're making contact with Mother Earth and grounding energy. So excellent for anxiety. It also is stimulating our digestive system here. Helping us not only digest what we eat, but what life throws our way. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. And go ahead and take your circles in the opposite direction. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Allowing the chin to be parallel to the earth, but really coming into your own authenticity with this movement. How does it feel good for you? We're working the lower three. Actually, the upper chakras are involved as well. This is great for your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus. Balancing that lower triangle. Letting your breath move you here. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. And slowly begin to make your circles smaller and smaller till your spine comes straight and still. And when you touch that point of stillness, take a deep inhale through the nose. Holding the breath at the top. If root lock is in your practice, go ahead and apply it, drawing energy up the spine with the breath held. And exhaling through the nose. Release. Palms rest up. And opening up the eyes. We do need to take a twist of our spine, and we're going to keep it quite light today. So we'll inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, root down into the earth here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist over to the right. Right hand comes behind your body, maybe touching the earth. Left hand touches somewhere on your right leg. And you take your gaze past your right shoulder, breathing up and down the spinal column here, opening up your heart as you twist. And on your next exhale, coming back to center, we'll take the same action on the opposite side. So inhaling, arms up overhead. Exhaling, root into the earth. Inhaling, lengthening, reaching up. And exhaling, twisting over to the left. Left hand plants somewhere behind you. Right hand comes somewhere on the left leg. Taking your gaze past your left shoulder. Breathing up and down the spinal column here. And coming back to center. And take your legs out long, maybe wobble them. Give them a break, because this Kriya is in cross-legged pose. If that doesn't work for you, a chair is an excellent option, especially when you're practicing at home. Sitting in a chair can actually help establish a better relationship with this cross-legged pose known as Sukhasana. So use all the tools that you need. If this doesn't work for you, you're also welcome to come into rock pose, or maybe take your legs out straight and long. My body doesn't like this at all, but I know some people do enjoy it. So we're all different. And here we go. We're gonna begin with our Kriya. Kriya for building physical health and mental clarity, to become stronger, to increase the health of our immune system, the health of our body, to increase the health of our mind. This is a great one. 3 exercises, 5 if you include rest, 6 if you include rest. All right, so here we'll begin. For this first pose, we are here for 3 minutes. In your own home practice, you're totally welcome to cut this in half or cut it down to a minute, and you just do a minute and a minute and a minute of each one. You just want to keep your times consistent between the poses. So each pose will be 3 minutes. For our first position, we are utilizing breath of fire. And so breath of fire is a powerful exhale through the nose, and the inhale is an automatic rebound. You will be pumping the navel on the exhale, and so it just rebounds back in on the inhale. It looks like this. If you are on the first few days of your menstrual cycle or are pregnant, it is recommended to just breathe long and deep here instead. And long, deep breathing is, it's so good for yin energy. But breath of fire really stimulates digestion here and can amplify it and illuminate. It's a great antidepressant. Can also help curb some anger. We will end this pose with what I call cannon breath, which is a powerful exhale through the mouth. Looks like that. And then whistle breath on the exhale. If you're a non-whistling human, it's totally cool, just as if you are blowing out through a straw or a whistle with puckered lips. So now you know when I cue cannon breath and whistle breath, what it is. All right, enough talking, let's go. 3 minutes here, elbows down by your side, thumbs come to touch the pads beneath the pinky fingers. Fingers extend up towards the heavens. Mudra here to strengthen the heart. Eyes will be closed, but your focus is pointed downwards to your nose. And we begin breath of fire here. Breath of fire can be as fast or as slow as you need it to be. You'll want to make sure your cadence is even. You are 1 minute away. Keep it up. Using breath of fire to stimulate that digestion, to burn up any energetic patterns that may be keeping the mind stuck, the body stuck. You are shifting these energies inside of yourself, illuminating from the inside. Last 20 seconds, you're doing great. Go ahead, take a deep inhale through the nose, filling up completely. Pausing the breath at the top, allowing prana to circulate in your body, this fresh life, reinvigorating your organs. Cannon breath out the mouth. Deep inhale instantly. Holding the breath at the top. Cannon breath out the mouth. One last deep inhale, filling up completely. Pausing at the top, applying root lock if it's in your practice, drawing energy up the spine towards the heart, the throat, the third eye, crown. Whistle out the mouth. Hands come down for a posture of rest. So maybe staying here, coming down onto your back for 1 minute of rest, of surrender, of repair. Option to take your palms down to the earth to ground your energy, or keep your palms up to receive insights. Allowing the body to soften. Beginning to deepen the breath, wiggling the fingers and the toes. When you practice on your own, you're welcome to take it longer if it feels good to you. Let's bring our knees to our chest, rock left to right on the spine. And maybe hands come behind the knees. And you'll begin to rock and roll your way up to a seated pose, or find another way that feels more comfortable to you. Returning yourself back to Sukhasana, easy pose. Maybe putting your less favorable leg in front. We all have one. So just sitting a little bit differently in the same pose. And so our next exercise will be 3 minutes as well. And your eyes will be closed, focused on the tip of your nose. But before we go there, I'll show you what we're doing. So elbows come down to the sides, and we're gonna be flapping our hands like this. This is all we're doing. Finding a breath that is natural to you, go ahead and begin. And just twisting the wrists, Maybe the thumbs lead the charge. And what we're doing here is we're working on our cardiovascular system. Whenever the hands are above the heart, we're creating new patterns in this system. And our hands, especially nowadays, all the technology we use, carry a lot of stress. So this is getting stress out of the hands, so you may be more peaceful. It's an exercise to bring you peace. Maybe adding a mudra for the face, which is curling the lips slightly upward in a soft, sweet smile. Just shaking it out, shaking it out. You're 2/3 of the way through. Let's keep it going. And continuing to breathe, make sure you're breathing. Our breath is the foundation of all yoga. Last 15 seconds. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Go ahead, take a deep inhale, bringing hands to stillness. Holding the breath at the top. Shake the hands with the breath held. Exhale through the nose, hands to stillness. Deep inhale through the nose. Holding at the top, shake those hands. Exhale through the nose, hands to stillness. One last deep inhale, filling up. Root lock if you'd like. Shake those hands. Exhale through the nose. Hands lower down, making our way down onto our back for a minute of rest. And an opportunity to tap into the stillness and your own inner wisdom. What messages does your body have for you today? Beginning to deepen your breath, wiggling your fingers and your toes, bringing your knees into your chest, maybe rocking left, right on the sternum, or not sternum, sacrum. Woo! All right, hands come behind your knees, rocking and rolling your way up to a seat or finding another way that feels good for you today. And come back to center. And cross-legged pose. Whew, last exercise. It's a powerful one. Our hands will come in front of our heart, palms facing down to the earth. Fingers are straight as they can be. And we will be breathing in and out the mouth. So you will exhale, hands go out. And as you inhale, it's a rebound coming back. You may pump your navel if you are menstruating or pregnant. Just do this without the navel pump. But the navel pump will make the rebound of your breath a little bit easier. And so we will begin here shortly. Eyes will close, focus on the nose, and we will begin. Keep it up, you're doing great. We are rewriting patterns in our heart space, patterns of peace. We're cultivating patterns of peace. You are working out your respiratory system, strengthening the functioning of your lungs, strengthening the function of your heart. Last 30 seconds here. Increasing the peace in your being, increasing your health, your vibrancy, your mental health as well. Bringing hands to center, take a deep inhale through the mouth. Hold the breath. Move the hands. Exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale through the mouth. Holding the breath at the top, shake the hands. Exhale through the mouth. Come to stillness. One more deep inhale, filling up completely. Option for root lock. Shake those hands. Exhale through the mouth. Ooh, hands lower down. Ooh. It's a great arm workout too, by the way. We'll make our way down onto our mat for Shavasana. And 5 minutes here, so just finding a comfortable rest pose that feels good to you. Allowing your body to be supported by the earth beneath you, the ground beneath you, but ultimately this globe that supports us every day. Beginning to deepen your breath, drawing fresh life, fresh prana, fresh air into your being. And exhaling out, maybe through the mouth, releasing energy that was shifted in today's class and time together. Beginning to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And drawing one knee into the chest, fingers interlaced on the shin just below the knee, drawing the knee, massaging the colon on the inhale and exhale. Breathing here. And on your next exhale, we can draw that knee over to the opposite side of the body. Arm extends out long, and then one arm is resting on the body that is twisting across, or the leg that's twisting across. Breathing in here. And on your next exhale, come back to center. Switching legs. For me, it's my left. Drawing knee into the chest, breathing long and deep here, deep nourishing breaths into your belly, into your core, into your gut. And on your next exhale, drawing that knee over to the opposite side of your body, extending out your arm and taking your gaze towards the hand. Breathing long and deep here. Bringing in fresh life. Bringing out energy that is no longer of service to you. And then coming back to center, we'll bring both knees in, maybe just taking a moment to rock left to right, or front to back. And then bringing your hands to prayer and the soles of your feet to touch, you'll begin to rub your palms and feet together, igniting some fire in your being, coming back to life, coming back to your day renewed and revitalized and healthier than before. Hands come behind your knees, and you'll begin to rock and roll your way up to a seat, or gently roll over to your side and prop yourself up. And we'll meet in cross-legged pose to close. My face feels like tingling and bright right now. We'll close today's practice with one long Sat Nam. The Sat is long and the Nam is short, and this is a mantra to help us vibrate at truth. Loving truth, truth without harm, helps us be more truthful, and truth is loving. So we'll bring our hands together and we'll begin to rub our palms, igniting fire in the heart space, accessing the energy of truth in the heart so we may embody it as we go on with our day. Thumbs to sternum, fingers pointed out at an angle. We'll take a deep inhale, filling up completely. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth to cleanse. Inhaling to chant. Sat Nam, Namaste, Kosi, thank you. May you have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you so much for coming to your mat and working on your energy with me. See you in the future.